Hello everybody, what is happening? Welcome to today's video. In today's video we're going to be covering, of course, Mariano Diaz, but before I get into that, if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and make sure to follow at blancosfantv on Instagram and Twitter for all the daily updates on Real Madrid. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into today's topic of the day, which is of course going to be about Mariano Diaz, who wants to stay at Real Madrid, who has reiterated this time and time again. And it just never seems like it's enough. It seems like we want him to confirm it again and again and again, and now he has confirmed it once again in an interview with Marca, and he's had a few things to say about potentially staying at Madrid and what he wants to do here at Madrid. So this is what he had to say at Madrid. So let me just pull up this image here. Alright, so let's go with a few questions here. He said, one of the questions was, you have decorated the place with a Real Madrid theme. Will that have to change after the summer? No, not anymore. This is my team. Clearly stating that he feels there's a certain embrace, or there's a certain something special about this team. He wants to stay here. It's his team, he says. And then the reporter says, you'll stay? And then he says, yes, we will win a lot of titles. The reporter goes on to ask, what percentage certainty have you about your continuation? My plan is to continue here with my team, so he obviously wants to stay here. I want to show what I came here to do. So that's what I like about him. He's not, after having a tumultuous season, he wants to show everyone that he's able to do it, in a Madrid shirt, and I really love his hunger. I think we can see that time and time again. This player really has that hunger, that desire to do well at Madrid, and he just has a certain feeling about Madrid. He wants to succeed here. Next question, are you aware of the transfer market news? He says, no, I'm not very aware of what's happening, but whoever comes will be welcomed. So that's good news. It seems like, whoever comes will be welcomed. I think even if someone else comes, then he knows he'll have to keep fighting for his place. I really like that from him. Then the last question, then Zinedine Zidane returned. Is that good for you? He said Zinedine Zidane has been everything for this club. He's won everything as a player and as a coach. I have a good relationship with him, and I'm in the first team because of him. He was the one who raised me and gave me the contract. So obviously it seems like Zidane has a certain regard for Mariano Diaz. He thinks highly of Mariano Diaz, especially he's the one who gave him the contract. So I think that's good news for Mariano Diaz, especially considering if he wants to stay at the club. It seems like Zidane might have future plans for him. But then you have the potential arrival of RDT into the club. So what happens then? How do we get this to work? Benzema, Mariano, RDT. We might have to sell one of them, unfortunately. And it seems like it might be RDT. Maybe we'll just have to see in preseason. But and then you have a potential arrival. Lucas Jovic. And that's why I don't want to see Luka Jovic at the club, because we have enough. We're good in that position. We have Benzema, we have Mariano, and we have potentially RDT coming into the club, which for me is more than enough. It secures that striker position for me, and that's why I don't think we really need a striker. I don't think that's what we really need here at Madrid. I think if we're looking to to build a stronger team, what I think we would need is a right winger, a midfielder, and potentially a center back, especially with the departure of Sergio Ramos. But Militao might come good, Militao might come good. What I saw from him was really good. If he does good this season, then we won't need a center back. But for me, obviously, like I said, it's going to be that right wing position and that midfield position that we really need to strengthen for me, because personally, I feel like those places are just a little weak in the squad. And if we could consolidate the squad in terms of those aspects, then I think we can be confident to going next season, into winning La Liga potentially, because that's really what we want to go after is La Liga. So anyways, just a short video to clarify Mariano's situation at the club. What do you guys think of Mariano's situation? Please let me know in the comment section below. Would you guys like to see Mariano Diaz, stay, fight for his place? Do you guys think he's good enough for Real Madrid? Do you guys, after such a tumultuous season, do you still want to see him here at Madrid, or do you want to bring in Luka Jovic? Of course, please let me know in the comment section below. And that's all I have for you guys for today. So thank you guys very much for watching. And of course, as always, have a good day. Thank you.